Good morning. It's Wednesday, April 22nd. I'm not doing the video thing today because I'm having a bad hair day. Today I want to talk about Lesson 7-3, Part B, Practice C. Okay, it's on Edge Elastic. It actually was assigned to you yesterday. Let's give it a pointy thingy. It was assigned to you yesterday. A couple of you did complete it. This video will help you with that assignment. After the video, if you want to go back and redo the assignment, just let me know and I'll reopen it for you. For Pinterest today, you can either have a nice day or you can help your child with their math homework. You can't have both. That is so true, especially when you're talking about 8th grade level work, because you know what? That's kind of hard. I don't like the fact that my chances of survival seem to be linked to the common sense of others. I'm just going to leave that out there. How am I doing? Well, I just wiped down the container of Lysol wipes with a Lysol wipe. So I'm fine. Everything's fine. Just never run out of quarantine humor, do you? All right, so I took these problems from Miss Dolan's practice that she's got on Edge Elastic. All the 8th graders are doing the same assignment. But I wanted to go over them with you just so you could be sure to get them right. She also has instructional videos embedded in the assignments. If you don't understand it when I'm done, you can watch her videos and they'll kind of explain it a little bit more. She doesn't actually do your assigned problem in the video. She does a sample problem. I'm going to give you some guidance on the actual assigned problem. Well, here we have, this was kind of a boring problem. It wasn't very jazzy, so I added the camel because it's hump day. So I wanted to say happy hump day. Okay, so this is a problem where we're missing a leg, all right? And the leg problems actually have an extra step. This is the leg and this is the leg. The legs make up the right triangle, all right? So when we use the Pythagorean theorem, it's really leg squared plus the other leg squared equals the hypotenuse squared. Hypotenuse, longest word, longest side. We're missing a, so we're going to leave a to be a squared. But we know b, it's 48 squared. And we know c, 60 squared. Now, give me a minute. I went ahead and figured these out in advance. 48 squared is 2304. And 60 squared is 3600. Now, here's the extra step that we didn't do last week. You have to get a by itself here. So what you're going to want to do is subtract 2304 from both sides. Okay? That gives you a squared is equal to 1296. Your last step, always remember, the last step is to take the square root of both sides. So there's a calculator function in Edge Elastic that you can use, or you can use Desmos. That's an online calculator. You can use the calculator on your phone, whatever you have. Okay? And so I'm not going to do any more of it than that. That's pretty helpful to that point. But the number you get when you do that is your answer. Here's problem number 2. I love Kermit. I hate when people ask me, what did you do today? Like, listen, buddy, I woke up at noon and then it was 5 p.m. and I just don't even know. More quarantine humor. All right, so here's a leg and here's a leg, again with the missing leg thing. So it doesn't matter which one of these is A and which one is B, as long as the two legs are on the left-hand side of the equation and the hypotenuse, the longest side, is on the right-hand side of the equation. All right, 65 squared is 4225. And 97 squared is 9409. So then there's that extra step. You have to get b by itself, so you're going to subtract 4225 from both sides. That gives us b squared is equal to 5184. And then the last grand finale step is to take the square root of both sides. Okay. Next. When you didn't get any chicken nuggets because there's food at home. Yes, I love chicken nuggets. Those are probably pretty much a perfect food. I could live on chicken nuggets. All right, so here we have our legs. All right, so we're going to do leg squared. Look, I didn't even call that one A or B. I just called it X. plus 24 squared, the other leg, equals the hypotenuse squared. The hypotenuse is always the longest side. It's also the side across from the 90-degree angle. Okay. So we have x squared. We have to figure out what 24 squared is. Give me a second. I've got this one figured out too. It's 576 equals 676. Oh, look at this. This is a textbook problem. Because what you're going to do now is you're going to subtract 576 from both sides, which gives us x squared is equal to 100. Oh, I bet you even know what the square root of 100 is, but I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to do it for you. Next, we have a tent. And I know I've used this Pinterest post before, so don't criticize, but I just thought it was appropriate since we had a tent. What is the height of the tent shown in the figure? Well, now they're using application problems. Here's our right angle right here, so that means that this number and this number are our legs. So leg squared plus the other leg squared equals the longest side, the hypotenuse squared. So h squared plus 3 times 3 is 9 equals 5 times 5 is 25. So that gives us h squared. We're going to subtract 9 from both sides. We get h squared is equal to 16. Oh, that's messy. Oh, well. Take the square root of both sides, and you'll have your h. This problem, I didn't like it because it didn't use real kids' names, so I changed it. Peyton let out 50 meters of kite string when she notices that her kite is directly above her friend Shay. Peyton is 35 meters from Shay. What's the height of the kite? All right, so what we're trying to find is this distance right here. This is the leg, and that's the side we don't know. This is the other leg. So we're going to go 35 squared plus whatever, we'll call it b squared, equals 50 squared. All right. Well, 35 squared is 1225 plus b squared equals 2500. Okay. And then we subtract 1225 from both sides to get b by itself, which gives us b squared equals 1225. And then all that's left for you to do is that last step where you take the square root of both sides. And are you flying a kite? No, I'm fishing for birds. All right. And the last problem, this one is kind of a scary one. That's why I have the scary emoticon here. We are missing a leg here, and it looks like we are going to have to figure out what the missing leg is, because you see they've given you these two numbers here. So let's see, the hypotenuse is a yards. Well, the hypotenuse is the side across from the right angle. A yards is one of the legs, so that is not correct. Okay. How would we solve this one? We really need to find out what that missing side is. Well, the missing side is a leg, so you would have a squared plus, where's the other leg? Remember, it's the side that makes the right angle, so that would be 12 squared equals 37 squared. Okay, now I'm looking down here. Do either one of these look like what we have right now? You're right. E looks very much like what we have here. So E is one of the correct answers. Okay? And D is not correct. That is not how it's supposed to look. So all you have to do now is figure out, and there was a hint on this one. It said there were two correct answers. So you got to figure out which one of these is right. Okay? And I can tell you just common sense. You know the hypotenuse is the longest side, right? Well, if the hypotenuse is 37, one of these can't be a leg. I'm not going to tell you, though. You could figure it out yourself. You could just go ahead and do a squared plus 144 equals 1369. Subtract 144 from both sides, and you get a squared equals 1225. And then you would have to take the square root of both sides, and you'll get one of these two numbers. Okay? So you'll notice that I've written down here today's comment word is chicken nuggets. All right. Well, this has been such a fun thing for me because so many kids keep commenting watched, and I always love it when I get one and the kid actually knows the right word. So today's comment word is chicken nuggets. Well, I guess that's two words, but comment chicken nuggets, you get double extra credit. Keep on watching, guys. Have a great Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, hopefully with makeup. Bye-bye now.